It's Dino hanging with Gavin Rossdale of Bush, but it's okay. We're self-quarantining. We're social distancing. He's on the phone. We're going to be fine. Gavin, how are you today?
I'm all right, buddy. I'm all right. How are you doing?
Oh, just trying to make the best of it. I'm considered an essential employee, so they let me come into work, actually. Have you been just holed up in your house this entire time?
Yes, sir. But that's fine. I mean, it's the least of it. We've got all these incredible heroes out on the front line, doctors, nurses, and oh my goodness, people just really getting it done for us. So
I know people in the store, truck drivers, all those people, really hats off to them. They're the real heroes in this whole thing. And but I got to say to you, what's a rock star self-quarantine like? Because I don't really see Gavin from Bush cleaning out the garage or reorganizing his sock drawer.
That's because my socks are in order, dude.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm just doing the thing. My socks are in order, but not actually. It's a mess. But, yeah, regular stuff. What are you going to do?
Right. I mean, well, you can just listen to the entire Bush catalog. That's always a good thing to do. It'll pass the time. You've got a lot of work out there.
Yeah, that's a definite possibility. I'm not sure for me, but it's really good that people are, have all this time and can do great things from, getting along with the people they're around, reaching out to people, listening to music, watching movies, reading books. Apparently they're really good. Apparently there's some really good books out there.
Yeah, I know. I mean, who would have thought that, just killing time with the old printed word would be something we'd be doing in 2020?
It's great. It's great.
We're getting smarter by the minute. I really wanted to compliment you because last summer's Ultimate Tour was hands down the best time I have had at a show in a long time. It was the anniversary of 16 Stone, and it really seemed like you appreciated celebrating with the crowd, the entire Bush catalog. What's it like to have that back and forth with the audience, especially now?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's always been incredible, and it's the kind of validation of everything. I mean, if you think about it, singing in a band is a super weird job, and you kind of stand there and just try and share your emotions and get people to relate to you. It's intense. It's super intense, but we love it. We love it.
Well, you definitely had an intense connection with this girl in the crowd when you did that thing where you kind of moved through the audience. It happened right in front of me, and really, honestly, you guys had a moment. I mean, I felt weird about it. It was just like you guys were locked into each other. It was super intense. But do you feel like the artist and crowd connection is going to be lost going forward after the COVID-19 stuff that we're dealing with now?
I mean, I think that obviously that's on concert goers and people like you and me that we're thinking about that.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is that I think everything always works itself out in whatever way. I don't think we're going to get the timing as quick as we'd love it. But what are they going to do? And like someone like me who goes through the crowd, am I meant to do that? People don't even want me running by them, as well. It works both ways. So
right.
It's a bit confusing to know what to do on that score, but we'll get through it somehow. Yeah,
because it's all about really the human connection when it comes down to music, and I think that's super important. Well, last year you guys put out a song called Bullet Holes from the John Wick movie. I really loved it. I thought it was really some of your best stuff in a long time. And now you got this new song called Flowers on a Grave from the forthcoming album called The Kingdom. Will this new batch of Bush songs continue down the same vein as Bullet Holes, or will you be expanding kind of the Bush artistic palette?
It is really, it's just really heavy and wide and just of the time. I mean, it's really of the time. That's what I like about it. It feels really necessary. It's a necessary record, and the band's on fire, and this is exciting, exciting times.
Well, tell me
on the Bush front. Everything else is terrible, by the way. I mean, of course, everything else is terrible, and we're very concerned. But when we do come back, the celebration, it begins with music, salvation, and then the celebration will be when we're saved somehow. And everyone's got mixed opinions of how it's going to be, but let's see what happens.
Right. Now, besides the new single, which is out now, which people can get, what kind of music should people be checking out during the quarantine? I mean, what are you listening to?
me, I'm just like floating between traditional stuff that I know, listening to System of a Down, listening to Tool, Deftones, stuff that I love.
Right.
Public Image, and then checking out, The Kills. There's this girl Poppy I really like.
Right. Yeah, I've heard of her.
There's just different things, and you can go into these great Instagram holes, Spotify or streaming holes, and go through way back catalogs. If you hear people on the radio you love, you can go and do a whole search from them and go through entire catalogs of people. It's kind of a beautiful thing,
Yeah, it's kind of cool to get the time to do the deep dives on the artists that maybe you just kind of only had a peripheral, a sense of at some point. But now, hey, might as well. Where else are you going to do, right? Well, that being said, after this time, in history with the whole COVID-19 situation, what do you think the future of rock music is, and what's Bush's place in it going forward?
Wow, that sounds like a big question.
It is, yeah. It's kind of expansive.
I think that with rock music, it's obviously people talk about it not being the mainstream anymore in the way that other music styles dominate. But that's not to say that there aren't, so many people that come and see live shows and so many people that listen to the streams. Right. That it couldn't be more alive and well. When I look at it, I go, everything is going great. Right. Look how happy everyone is at the shows. Look at, these audiences. And I go, I don't quite buy into the, oh my God, this is, no, rock is not hip hop. Right. Sure. But it's okay. I always think there's room for everything that's good. As soon as you put things that are good together, records and stuff like that, people are into them. I love that new Grimes record. There's Churches, there's Deftones, there's so many great bands.
Well, hopefully this will be a big creative boom for a lot of artists as well, going forward here. I mean, we've got all this downtime. I'm sure studios, people at their home studios are really working them out and hopefully coming up with some great stuff for us here for the future.
Yeah. The songs of worry. But yeah, sure.
Well, give me
You sound so worried in that song. You sound so worried in that song. When did you write it? Oh, I thought I was going to,
He ran out of toilet paper.
Wipe my family up. Yeah.
Well, what's the plan going forward with the new album, The Kingdom?
It's coming out July 17th.
Okay.
We'll be continually monitoring the processes that allow you to, whether it's video link, Zoom shows, I don't know where it's going,
Right.
I'm talking to people now on Zoom.
Right.
Who had Zoom 2 weeks ago? Suddenly they can't believe it. They started a software company for meetings. They're like, damn, well, look what, they are dancing in the rain.
Oh, yeah. It's raining cash over there. The one thing they can get money off of.
Yeah. I mean, that's very interesting. But yeah, obviously on a PC level they're not. But you know what I mean? It's ironic.
It is. And so when all this is over, will we see a Bush tour, hopefully?
Of course.
All right.
Of course, yeah. 100%. 100%.
And any final words for Tucson as we sit here in self-quarantine in the desert?
What a beautiful place to be. And, all that space, take advantage of the space. And, hang tight, and we'll all be there soon. Much love.
Thank you very much, Gavin Rossdale of Bush. I really appreciate the time, man. Thank you.
Thanks, brother. Take care.
Yeah, be well.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Stay safe.